Guys, did you see that draw? Wow. These players at 2025 Bowls South Africa mixed pairs are amazing.
Who will be 2025 Bowls South Africa mixed pairs champions? Down and watch yet another exciting live stream match coming live from 2025 Bowls South Africa mixed pairs.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Our third and last day of our sectional play. We're broadcasting the game between KwaZulu-Natal country and Northern Cape, doing the last bit of the second trial end. We just introduce the players to you. We've got, for KwaZulu-Natal country, we've got Peter Wester, the skip, and he's playing with Cheryl Dietlefs. And then for Northern Cape, we have Ursula as the lead, Ursula Smit, and Vian Smit as the skip. It's mom with playing with his son for Northern Cape. Okay, it is our last day of our sectional play, determining the two that's going to go through to the final for tomorrow morning of the National 2025 BSA mixed pairs. Beautiful sunny day in Polokwane this morning. Weather looks fine. It's going to heat up during the course of the day. Ready to start the first end, KwaZulu-Natal country and Northern Cape. Alright, temperature this morning already on 25 degrees, and we've got 30 live viewers. Let's try and increase that figure. Let's try and get to that 300 mark that we got to yesterday. Right, let's do some introduction. Peter Bester is the skip for KwaZulu-Natal country. He's 56 years old. He's playing out of Polokwane Bowls Club. He's playing with a Henselite Tiger Pro, a 3 heavy. He's been playing for 5 years. Says that he drove past the green after a very bad day on the golf green and made a decision to start playing bowls. He says he's an outspoken introvert. He loves life, family, and also taking part in sport. His hobbies are deep sea fishing, interesting, and woodwork. And he says that he would like to perform well in the 2026 inter-districts coming up. Bester is partnered with Cheryl Dietlefs. She's 61 years young, also playing out of Polokwane Bowls Club, and she's playing with the Drake's Pride 2 heavy. She's been playing for 4 years. She was introduced to the sport via a social league and a business league. Of her achievements, she's obtained a bronze medal for KwaZulu-Natal in the fours competition. She's a business owner with amazing staff, she says, together with an action business coach. Playing piano, she loves reading and family. Let me introduce the mom and son partnership from Northern Cape. Vian Smith is a 33-year-old playing skip, playing out of Bloem Wolf Club. He's playing with a Henselite size 3 and he's been playing bowls for 10 years. He says that his biggest influence is his father, always pushes me to be better, and looking up to C.P. Matthewson and Drian van Niekerk in the same district, indicating that youth can compete on all levels and districts. He says that he's afraid of only 2 things in his life, and that's snakes and his English-speaking wife. Also says that he loves playing with his 2 sons, and then his ambition in bowls is to always just improve and get better. Vian for Northern Cape is partnered with his mom, Ursula Smith. She's 58 years young, also playing out of Bloemhof, and she's playing with the Henselite Tiger Pro Note. She's been playing for approximately 10 years. And was introduced to the sport of bowls by her husband. Her achievements include winning her club singles championship, came second in the Northern Cape mixed pairs, and enjoy her precious 2 grandsons. Her ambition is to stay positive and become a better player. Alright, after the first end, Northern Cape managed to pick up 2 points. So the scoreboard currently in favour of Northern Cape 2-0. Alright, the ladies are about to finish their part of the second end, and currently it's in favour of Northern Cape holding 2. Cheryl with her last bowl, heading towards the jack, trying to adjust her weight, still coming through. Just a little bit short, still in favour of Northern Cape. Good morning, viewers. We have our third and last day of sectional play today of the National Mixed Pairs. If you're able to, if you're free, come and join us in Polokwane, Limpopo for our last day. Some very good bowls being played. It's a sunny day, sunny morning, already heating up above 24 degrees. Going to be a pretty hot day today. Greens are running well. It's at least running 15 seconds at the moment. There's quite a bit of people already watching the games. Join us if you're able to. It's an absolute privilege to be hosting the National Mixed Pairs, welcoming the 20 districts to Polokwane, Limpopo for the national competition. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, seems that the second end is still in favour of Northern Cape. Definitely holding 2 at least, with Peter playing his last ball for KwaZulu-Natal country, heading towards the jack and stopping for second shot. So it's 1 in favour of Northern Cape. Changing the scoreboard to 3-0 in favour of Northern Cape. Ladies and gentlemen, I was just informed that Cheryl, playing for KwaZulu-Natal country as lead, we have some international viewers joining us all the way from New Zealand, her family watching her playing her game live. So welcome to our international viewers watching Cheryl today. Alright, as I've just mentioned, the international viewers watching Cheryl with her first bowl on the third end. Good line, just a little bit short, about 2 meters. I'm sure she will be able to adjust that.
You want to try this side, Cheryl? Because you can reach this one or just throw it onto the chair. This side, yeah.
Cheryl coming in with her second ball, able to draw the shot. Currently the situation, KwaZulu-Natal country holding 1.
This side, same weight.
Right, currently still in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country, with Cheryl drawing a beautiful second shot slightly behind the jack, currently holding 2. Ladies and gentlemen, currently still in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country holding 2, with Vian trying to change things in favour of Northern Cape, unable to, and got stuck on a short ball. Peter trying to add to the advantage, currently holding 2. Slightly heavy and passing for about 3 meters. Alright, Northern Cape Skip trying to change things with his second ball on its way and just passing and stopping behind the jack. Still 2 in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country. Peter trying to adjust his weight to see if he can add to their tally. Still coming in just a little bit short of the head. Alright, end of round 3. KwaZulu-Natal country managing to pick up 2, changing the scoreboard to 3-2 in favour of Northern Cape. again to all the viewers. You're able to follow the live scoring on the Fairtree app, where scores are updated after each end being played. Scores are updated by Bowls South Africa President Mr. David Hammer and his wife, who updates the score after every end. I will also give you frequent updates on the other games as they progress. They've just started. Some of the games are on the second end only, and as soon as there's been development, I will update the scores on all the other games as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got another international viewer all the way from Gaborone, Botswana. Grace, thanks for joining us. We're definitely picking up our live viewers. We're heading towards that 300 mark again, so let's see. I love the fact that we've got international viewers as well. A warm welcome to our viewers who are supporting Cheryl all the way from New Zealand, and then Grace also from Gaborone, Botswana. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as KwaZulu-Natal country and Northern Cape are finishing end number 4, it's currently in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country, with Vian playing his last bowl to see if he can change scoring in their favour. Approaching and just missing the jack. One in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country, changing the scoreboard to 3-all after 4 ends. Just a quick update on some of the other games that have started. We've got Eastern Province playing against Kingfisher. Scoreboard currently in favour of Kingfisher. After 3 ends, Kingfisher leading 7-0. We've got JBA against Northern Free State. And on the 3rd end, scoreboard currently 3-all. We also have Limpopo playing against the hosting district, Limpopo. Playing against Western Province, scoreboard currently after 2 ends, 1-all. We also have Eden against Sedibeng. They've completed 4 ends, Sedibeng leading 4-3. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just some updates on the other green. We've got Port Natal playing Natal Inland. Port Natal currently leading 4-1. We also have Southern Free State against BGN. Southern Free State currently leading 3-1 after 2 ends. We also have Ekurhuleni is up against Sables. Ekurhuleni currently leading 6-1 after 3 ends. Then we also have Northwest. Just want to double check. We've got Northwest playing against Border. And Border leading 4-1 after 4 ends. Also have Mpumalanga playing against Boland, and it's Boland leading 5-2. It's Mpumalanga after 2 ends.
Your white's so good. Just under.
game between KwaZulu-Natal Country and Northern Cape. Scoreboard currently 3-all after 4 ends, with Vian the skip from Northern Cape drawing the shot. Peter the skip from KwaZulu-Natal Country coming in with his ball, managing to get shot. So currently in favor of KwaZulu-Natal Country. After end 5, KwaZulu-Natal Country managing to pick up 1, changing the scoreboard in their favour. KwaZulu-Natal Country now leading 4-3 after 5 ends. Good morning everyone, we've got 140 live viewers. Thanks for joining us. Let's see if we can double that figure and get closer to the 300 live viewers. Today's our last sectional play for the 2 sections, red and blue. 3 games will be live streamed today. First game we're live streaming this morning is between KwaZulu-Natal Country and Northern Cape. Scoreboard currently in favour of KwaZulu-Natal Country, leading 4-3 after 5 ends. Finishing the sectional play today. Next 2 games will be live streamed as well for the rest of today, leading up to the final for tomorrow morning. As the skips approach the mat, the scoreboard or the tally at the moment is Cheryl for KwaZulu-Natal Country holding 2, with Peter from KwaZulu-Natal Country with his first ball, trying to see if he can add to their tally. Still going through, which he manages to do. KwaZulu-Natal Country currently holding 3. Vian for Northern Cape with his first bowl, trying to see if he can change things in their favour with his first bowl. Just passing through, a couple of meters behind the jack. Right, Peter just played his second bowl, also managing to draw in. Currently 4 in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country. Vian is coming through with his second bowl, just passing. Currently 3 in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country. Peter for KwaZulu-Natal country played his last bowl, just stopping to the side of the head, and Vian having his last bowl, trying to see if he can change things in their favour. KwaZulu-Natal country currently holding at least 3. Vian with his last ball with some weight manages to get the jack to the back and out of the rink, which means it's a burnt end, which will have to be replayed.
Music was just for church or something. Come on, one on top.
It's far from the two. You're looking good, Cheryl. Come on, settle. Settle. Running one.
Ja, mooi.
Leg far behind and shots down.
Right, while KwaZulu-Natal country and Northern Cape are busy with their 6th end. After the burned end, let me give you some update on the other games. We have Eastern Province playing against Kingfisher, with Kingfisher leading 10-3 after 5 ends. We also have Limpopo, the hosting district, up against Western Province, and the scoreboard currently 2-all after 4 ends.
That's short ball.
We also have Eden playing against Sedibeng. Eden leading 6-4 after 6 ends. We have JBA playing against Northern Free State, with JBA leading 5-4.
Not bad.
Alright, situation currently with KwaZulu-Natal Country and Northern Cape on their 6th end, currently in favour of Northern Cape, with Peter for KwaZulu-Natal Country just passing the jack into the ditch. Vian for Northern Cape coming with his next bowl, trying to add to the advantage and managing to draw another shot. Currently at least 2 in favour of Northern Cape. Skip from KwaZulu-Natal Country trying to change things in their favour, managing to move the jack, but unfortunately towards a bowl from Northern Cape, so Northern Cape currently holding 1. Northern Cape picking up 1 on the 6th end. Scoreboard now 4-all between Northern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal Country. We are approaching the 160 live viewers. Keeps on increasing, which is good to know. See if we can increase that figure and get closer to the 300 mark, which was our goal for yesterday. 160 and counting. End 7 between KwaZulu-Natal country and Northern Cape. Situation currently in favour of Northern Cape holding 2, with Cheryl for KwaZulu-Natal with her last ball just passing by the jack. 2 in favour of Northern Cape. Alright, just an update on some of the other games. We've got Eastern Province playing Kingfisher. Kingfisher currently leading 10-5 after 6 ends. We also have JBA up against Northern Free State. JBA leading 8-4 after 5 ends. Limpopo, the hosting district, up against Western Province. After 5 ends, it's in favour of Western Province, leading 3-2. We also have Eden against Sedibeng. After 7 ends, Eden leading 10-4 against Sedibeng.
Yeah, but if you see your life, it's just holding you. Expect you that way to shoot. Oh, angling, down, 4 down.
Alright, on our game between KwaZulu-Natal country and Northern Cape, we now have KwaZulu-Natal country skip Peter managing to draw the shot. Currently 1 in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country. Vian the skip for Northern Cape with his last bowl coming through, passing the jack. Still 1 in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country. Peter now releasing his last ball for this end, trying to add to their count. Still approaching, just passing the jack. 1 in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country, changing the scoreboard to 5-4 in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country.
Good weight.
Little white will be awesome. Just a little bit of weight, yeah?
Alright, we've hit the 170 mark of live viewers. Still increasing. Let's see if we can get up to that 300 mark of live viewers.
Better.
Well done.
Right, let's go for an update on the games on the other green. We've got Natal Inland up against Port Natal. Natal Inland behind 4-8 after 6 ends. We also have Southern Free State against BGN. BGN currently leading 5-4 after 4 ends. Then we have Ekurhuleni against Sables. Ekurhuleni leading 9-2 after 6 ends. We also have Border against Northwest. Border currently leading 6-4 after 8 ends. And Mpumalanga up against Boland. Mpumalanga leading 9-7.
Not that wide. Huh? Go in here, you just want to beat this ball. Yeah, lovely. That's the line, go. Yeah, beautiful shot. Well done. Excellent. Right, bietjie tyd daar, rus op daai rode shot.
Ja, line it got again. Run it out.
Ai, so probeer.
Yes, but race that one. Buckle to it. Buckle to it. It's going to come back to me. Then you got that far behind.
Game between KwaZulu-Natal Country and Northern Cape. We currently have Cheryl from KwaZulu-Natal Country holding shot. 1 in favour of KwaZulu-Natal Country.
Moffie.
Current situation still in favour of KwaZulu-Natal Country, with Cheryl holding 1 on the side of the check. Right, situation currently still in favour of KwaZulu-Natal Country, holding 1, with Peter with his next ball trying to add to the tally and just dropping short. Vian from Northern Cape with his last ball trying to change things to their favour. It's 1-2 KwaZulu-Natal Country, keeping their scoreboard clicking over to 6-4 in their favour after 8 ends. Right, after 8 ends, KwaZulu-Natal Country leading 6-4. Starting end number 7 with Cheryl's first bowl. Still towards the jack. Still going. Just good line, about 2 meters short. Just an update on some of the other games. We've got Eastern Province playing against Kingfisher. Kingfisher currently leading 10-7 after 7 ends. We also have JBA up against Northern Free State. JBA leading 10-5 after 7 ends. We have Limpopo, the hosting district, against Western Province. Western Province leading 6-2 after 6 ends. And we also have Eden playing against Sedibeng. Eden leading 13-5 after 9 ends. Alright, situation currently on end 9. Peter from KwaZulu-Natal Country managing to move the jack. Currently in their favour. 3 on end 9. Vian from Northern Cape coming through with white. And managing to strike the jack. Pushing it out of bounds. Another dead end having to be replayed. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems as if we're going to be here for a while with a second burned end having to be replayed. Cheryl from KwaZulu-Natal Country releasing the jack. Quite a minimum length. Playing her first ball towards the jack. Took some good grass, stopping about half a meter short of the jack. Cheryl with her second bowl for KwaZulu-Natal country, managing to get the shot. One in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country. Ursula from Northern Cape, the lead, playing her second bowl, managing to get contact with Cheryl's bowl, but Cheryl still holding one. Ursula just played a good ball, managing to push out Cheryl out of the head. Currently 3 in favour of Northern Cape. While they're battling out on end 9, I'll give you an update on some of the other games. We've got Eastern Province against Kingfisher. Currently the scoreboard 10 all after 8 ends. We have JBA against Northern Free State. JBA leading 10-6 after 8 ends. We've got Limpopo up against Western Province. Western Province leading 7-2. Eden against Sedibeng. Eden leading 13-6 after 10 ends. Just an update of the games on the other green. We've got Natal Inland playing Port Natal. Port Natal leading 9-4 after 7 ends. We also have BGN playing Southern Free State. BGN leading 9-6 after 6 ends. We have Northwest up against Border. Northwest leading 8-6 after 9 ends. We also have Mpumalanga up against Boland. Mpumalanga leading 9-7. The scores are just being updated. Changing the score at the moment. It is Boland against Mpumalanga, with Boland leading now 11-9 after 7 ends. We also have Ekurhuleni up against Sables. Ekurhuleni currently leading 16-2 against Sables after 8 ends. Alright, the latest development between KwaZulu-Natal country and Northern Cape. Northern Cape picking up 3. on the 9th end, changing the scoreboard to 7-6 in favour of Northern Cape. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving towards 190 live viewers. Still increasing. We're still pushing towards that 300 mark of live viewers. Situation currently, scoreboard between Northern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal country is Northern Cape leading 7-6 after 9 ends, and Cheryl holding shot for KwaZulu-Natal country at the moment.
Want to beat this flag, Cheryl?
Cheryl coming through with her last bowl towards the jack, drawing the shot. A toucher, a front toucher, stopping just in front of the jack. Cheryl current holding 2. Situation currently is still KwaZulu-Natal country holding shot with Cheryl's front toucher. Vian trying to change things with his next bowl and just passing through. Situation currently still in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country. Vian playing his last bowl of this end, trying to draw the shot. Still coming through. Still in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country. Peter will play his last bowl of this end, trying to add to the advantage. His last bowl still approaching, coming past. managing to draw another in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country. KwaZulu-Natal manages to pick up 2. Manages to pick on end 10, changing the score now in their favour, leading 9-7 after 10 ends. Let's go for an update on some of the other games. We've got Eastern Province playing against Kingfisher. Scoreboard currently 12 all after 10 ends. We've got JBA playing Northern Free State. JBA leading 10-8 after 10 ends. Limpopo, the hosting district, up against Western Province. Western Province leading 9-2 after 9 ends. Then we also have Eden up against Sedibeng. Eden leading 16-8 after 12 ends. Good last ball played by Cheryl, managing to get contact with Ursula's black ball for Northern Cape, and holding shot at the moment KwaZulu-Natal country. We've reached 200 live viewers. Well done to everyone. We still need a few more, another 100 to get to the 300 goal. 200 at the moment live viewers. Just an update on some scores on the other green. We've got Natal Inland playing Port Natal. Port Natal currently leading 10-6 after 9 ends. We've got BGN up against Southern Free State. BGN leading 10-9 after 9 ends. We have Sables up against Ekurhuleni. Ekurhuleni currently leading 18-2 after 10 ends. We also have Northwest up against Border. Border leading 10-9 after 11 ends. And we have Boland playing against Mpumalanga. After 9 ends, the score 11 all.
Daai van haar touch erop net.
You could measure, but in our phone,
Nee, van die kan nie.
keep your weight. You're onto your ball, you raise that ball up.
Soos hy gaan nou ons.
That is perfect, only half a meter through. Come on.
Daai toucher in die ditch nie tel nie. Sou die toucher in die ditch nie tel nie. Gerald?
You can put your mat where you want it. You can put your mat where you want it. Yeah.
You step behind. Take your cross.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, sure, how are you looking? Go. Come on, find the ball. Come on. Yes,
We've reached 200 live viewers, still reaching for that goal of 300 live viewers. Please join us. If you're able to, come and join us in Polokwane, Limpopo, the hosting district, to watch some good bowls being played live. Then update on some of the other games. We've got Eastern Province playing Kingfisher. Eastern Province currently leading 13-12 after 11 ends. We also have JBA playing Northern Free State. JBA leading 11-8 after 11 ends.
Good spot, nothing wrong.
Limpopo, the hosting district, is up against Western Province. Western Province leading 9-4 after 10 ends. And we have Eden playing Sedibeng. Eden currently leading 16-9 after 13 ends. KwaZulu-Natal Country playing Northern Cape on the 12th end. Situation on N12. Cheryl holding shot in front of the jack in favor of KwaZulu-Natal Country.
Well done.
The skip for KwaZulu-Natal Country, Peter Pesto, promoted his Leeds bowl and currently still in favor of KwaZulu-Natal Country. Vian for Northern Cape with his next bowl, grabs the jack and moves it to the back in favor of Northern Cape, currently holding 3.
Well done.
Peter coming through with white and passes still in favor of Northern Cape, holding 3.
Hold it. Yeah.
Vian from Northern Cape played his last bowl, manages to draw in another, currently 4 in favor of Northern Cape. Peter having to play his last bowl, opting for a change of hand, still coming towards the head, passes by, passing through, 4 in favor of Northern Cape. Update on the score between KwaZulu-Natal Country and Northern Cape. Northern Cape leading 12-9 after 12 ends. Situation currently in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country with Cheryl holding 2. Ladies and gentlemen, today is our last day of sectional play. We will be broadcasting 3 games live during the course of the day, with the final being played tomorrow morning. National Mixed Pairs hosted by Limpopo District for 2025. Situation currently still in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country with Cheryl holding 3. Vian the skip for Northern Cape trying to change things in their favour with his second ball. Still approaching. Ending up short. Still 3 in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country. Skip for Northern Cape, Vian touching the jack but passing through, still in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country. Score currently between KwaZulu-Natal country and Northern Cape. Northern Cape leading 12-10 after 13 ends. Just an update on some of the other scores. We've got Eastern Province playing against Kingfisher. Eastern Province currently leading 17-13 after 13 ends. We also have Limpopo, the hosting district, up against Western Province. Western Province leading 10-4 after 11 ends. We also have Eden playing against Sedibeng. Eden leading 18-10 after 15 ends. And we also have JBA up against Northern Free State. JBA leading 17-8 after 13 ends. KwaZulu-Natal Country and Northern Cape playing end number 14 with the skips heading towards the mat. Situation currently in favour of Northern Cape holding 3. KwaZulu-Natal Country skip Peter playing a perfect drawing shot, managing to get the shot and holding 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we've moved up to 230 live viewers, and there's also an increase in visitors to Polokwane Bowls Club who came to watch the games live. In 14 between KwaZulu-Natal Cape, KwaZulu-Natal Country still holding 1, with Vian, the skip for Northern Cape, walking towards the head, wanting to see what's going on. Just an update on the other green. We've got Natal Inland playing against Port Natal. Port Natal currently leading 13-10 after 12 ends. We also have Southern Free State playing against BGN. Score currently 11 all after 12 ends. We have Ekurhuleni playing against Sables. Ekurhuleni leading 19-7 after 13 ends. We also have Northwest playing against Border. Border leading 12-11 after 14 ends. And we have Boland playing against Mpumalanga. Boland leading 14-11 after 11 ends. Alright, after 14 ends, KwaZulu-Natal managing to pick up 1. KwaZulu-Natal country now scoreboard in favour of Northern Cape, leading 12-11. Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder of the Fairtree app where you can follow the live scoring being updated after each end. Score updates are being done by Bowls South Africa President, Mr. David Hammer, and his wife, so you can follow the scoring being done after each end. In 15 of the game between KwaZulu-Natal country and Northern Cape, situation currently in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country, with Vian, the skip for Northern Cape, managing to draw the shot. Currently holding 1. Peter, the skip for KwaZulu-Natal country, trying to change things. Just passing the jack. And it's currently a measure between the ball for KwaZulu-Natal country and Northern Cape to determine the shot ball.
bad. Like your way.
Second shot.
Good.
The 15th end, Northern Cape managing to pick up one, changing the scoreboard in their favour to 13-11. Situation currently between KwaZulu-Natal Country and Northern Cape. Cheryl line 2 for KwaZulu-Natal Country with her third bowl approaching on end 16. Cheryl still approaching the head, slightly short, 2 in favour of KwaZulu-Natal Country.
white falls in, will it be shot or not?
Situation currently still in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country, with Vian, the skip for Northern Cape, drawing the shot. Peter for KwaZulu-Natal country, with his next bowl trying to change things in their favour. His ball is still approaching, still heading towards the head and just dropping short. On end 16, it's still Northern Cape holding shot, with Peter from KwaZulu-Natal country with his last ball trying to see if he can change things. Still running, just passing the head. That was Northern Cape picking up 2 on the 16th end. Northern Cape currently leading 15-11 after 16 ends. Just an update on some of the other games. We've got Eastern Province playing against Kingfisher. Eastern Province currently leading 19-15. And then we have JBA playing Northern Free State. JBA leading 17-11 after 15 ends. Limpopo, the hosting district, is up against Western Province. Western Province leading 15-5 after 14 ends. And the game between Sedibeng and Eden. Eden coming on top, winning 19-11 between Eden and Sedibeng.
Well done.
Keep your weight. See if you can make contact with it.
Just an update on the games on the other green. We have Boland playing Mpumalanga. Current score being 14 all after 13 ends. We also have Northwest up against Border. Northwest currently leading 14-13 and starting their last end. Ekurhuleni up against Sables. Ekurhuleni currently leading 29 after 15 ends. Southern Free State against BGN. BGN leading 13-12 after 4 ends.
Same one, Cheryl. You just need to slip yours on the inside. You'll be on the jack.
So I have Port Natal up against Natal Inland. Port Natal leading 14-11 after 14 ends.
national, ons internasionale borders, Good there, Debs. Well done.
An update on the last few ends of the games being played. Currently, we've got Eastern Province playing Kingfisher. Eastern Province leading 19-15 after 16 ends. We also have JBA against Northern Free State. JBA leading 18-11 after 16 ends. We have Limpopo, the hosting district, up against Western Province. Western Province leading 15-5 after 14 ends. Situation on our game being live streamed KwaZulu-Natal country against Northern Cape. Northern Cape leading 15-11 after 16 ends. Peter from KwaZulu-Natal country playing with weight. Through the head. And it's a look for the shot bowl. Two ladies confirming. Northern Cape bowl been taken out, so it's 1-2 Northern Cape, changing the scoreboard to 16-11 in favour of Northern Cape after 17 ends. Currently have 230 live viewers, much closer to the 300 mark that we're heading for. And once again, just a warm welcome to our international viewers. Cheryl's family joining us from New Zealand, as well as Grace from Gaborone in Botswana. The battle between KwaZulu-Natal country and Northern Cape are busy with their last end. Currently in favour of Northern Cape, holding 2, with Cheryl with her second bowl for KwaZulu-Natal country coming through. Slightly past the jack, but holding shot. 1 in favour of KwaZulu-Natal country. Ursula for Northern Cape, just stopping behind the jack. And it's a look for shot. Seems to be in favour of Northern Cape. Errol with her last ball coming through, stopping just behind the jack and definitely holding one for KwaZulu-Natal country.
You're either pushing him into the ditch and he's got that much, or you're drawing for a second shot, or you're helping me up. Super shots. Just be for you.
Situation currently on the last end between KwaZulu-Natal country and Northern Cape, with Vian drawing just in front of the jack. Seems to be a measure for shot ball now. Peter coming through for KwaZulu-Natal country, just behind the jack. Still a measure for shot ball.
This is second, and this is yeah, we are three. Yeah, we're 3 and 4. Sorry. We're 3 and 4. 3 and 5. 3 and 5. This is our man, brother. Brilliant.
Last end, Vian approaching with his ball, managing to get Cheryl's wood behind the jack out, and currently at least 2 in favour of Northern Cape. Peter playing his last ball, still approaching the head, coming through, very good line, and stopping right next to the jack. Still having to determine who's got the shot ball, and it's down to a measure. And gentlemen, it was 1-2 KwaZulu-Natal country, changing the scoreboard to 16-12 as the final score in favour of Northern Cape. On the scores on the other games, we've got JBA playing against Northern Free State, JBA leading 19-11. Playing their last end, and we've got Limpopo, the hosting district, against Western Province. Limpopo currently behind 6-15 against Western Province, playing end number 16.